Alright, this is going to be, I guess, like a little voiced uh, explanation of my idea for this hideout, I guess. It's based off my previous hideout, which I didn't record or do anything with, but I have this story with the Masters that I've been continuing it through, oh gosh, like four hideouts, four leagues. Um, this is like the entrance. Um, As you can see, the carriage is blocking it off, um, loading all the dead bodies that they've collected from this area. Um, but we'll enter into, I guess, like the slummy area, the outskirts of like a village type area, or a fortress. You know, there'd be like a town outside, like the city walls type thing. That's what this is supposed to represent. You have the distraught, um, poor, worn down area of the town. It's just basically shacks, built up, debris, uh, nothing too fancy. You got like a more wooded area, which Tora has taken over, set up shop. Um, then you go into here. You'll start seeing dead bodies, rung up, Orith soldier corpses, um, some grisly things starting to grow out of the blood, darkness starting to take over. Well, that doesn't look too good, does it? um, Weapons and Leo and statues and just very ruinous, old, dilapidated, like I don't know, bizarre, I guess. Um, you got Elrion. He set up his shop with all of his books and knowledge and whatever the hell else he's into. Katarina, really, she shouldn't be here, but I was lazy and didn't want to move her. Uh, Normally Leo is there, but I thought he looked better there, and I wanted to master here. Could have put Haku, I guess, but he's a little preoccupied, staring at this corpse. Um, but yeah, and then this would have been like an armory, uh, with a guard post, sealed off area that leads into a disposal site. It's kind of out of place from like the general public. So even if they were right here, they wouldn't be able to see over here. But this is where they dumped most of the dead bodies. Survivor hiding. Um, Vagan has taken over this area. He's in charge of weapons and shields and gear or whatever any of the other masters might need. One of the many god statues I've been using to represent like the religion of this area. Um, so I've had something very similar to this in pretty much all of my builds. Uh, then you have this like alleyway area that has been destroyed via the violence that the masters brought in. Um, they took over this area from the Oriath soldiers who had set up shop in a ruin. That's why you have uh, things like this and these walls and these pillars and whatnot. Another good example of like the ruins. just these walls in general have very ancient, old vibe, long words, etc., etc. The map device is a shrine to this giant skull, who my interpretation was he was a king of this area before the soldiers took over. King of large tribesmen who had taken up shop in what's soon to be my next hideout, which is what this leads into. I'm leading it into the city walls. So, yeah, the soldiers came in, they killed all of the residents, and took over, basically. Took the king, built a shrine, or not even a shrine, but a, forewarning to whoever might dare to rebel or what have you. Zana is in her own little pool of blood. Not her pool of blood, but basically, just a bunch of dead bodies, because that's what Zana's into, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Not much to it. The masters, their story is they are tired of basically like a group of superhuman. I mean, I want to. Well, they're a hell of a lot stronger than your average person, I guess. Hence the term masters. But they've banded together and they're here to fight the Oriath army. So they've been slowly making their way from village to village, to town, to city, to now they're making their way to a fort, or hopefully they'll be able to fight the big bad and end the war. Which is my plan for Abyss League. So hopefully you enjoy this. You enjoyed this hideout. I'll try to be quick. Well, with the update to Masters, I should be able to get the next hideout done within the first month of Abyss, I'm hoping, before the end of the year. And I'll be sure to make a video of that one as well, as long as people like this, like my hideout, or want to see more of it. I'd be willing to make another video. I mostly just do this for myself. It's nice to have a place for people to look at, like when I'm trading, if I'm searching for my item or whatever. Left the map, went to go look through my stash. I got a lot of stash to look through. And, just give them something nice to look at. Some food for thought, I guess. When you're making a hideout, it's not about you. It's about the people that you'll meet. That's how I like to look at things, I guess. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, let me know. If you want any tips, I'm not like very good. You can tell just by how cluttered this is. I'm not like very good at layering quite yet. If you have any questions or any tips, you can reach me in game. I usually go by Sen in game, so I won't be deleting this character, so you'll be able to whisper me just with this name. Leave a comment. I don't know. This is dragging on. 10 minutes. Oh, Oh, I'm a YouTuber now. Woo!